Who doesn't want to become a billionaire? Everyone wants the money and the lifestyle of a billionaire, luxurious cars, private jets, and majestic yachts. However, behind their success are a lot of sacrifices and hard work. We all want to know how they achieve their luxury lifestyle and what they spend their money on. So in today's video, we are going to go over the homes of the world's richest CEOs. Number 9. Ira Rennert. Ira Rennert is a pretty successful businessman who has lavish and extravagant desires, and his massive mansion in Sagaponack proves it. The mansion covers more than 62,000 square feet of land, which is equal to more than 1.5 acres, and the property itself is massive, covering 63 acres of prime Hamptons beachfront. Although the house was built for less than $100 million in the 90s, it would now be valued at a jaw-dropping sum of $500 million, according to Forbes. It also has a playhouse and 2 pool houses, resulting in a total area of the mansion to be more than 110,000 square feet. Let's tell you about the inside of the mansion. The mansion is said to have around 21 bedrooms, 18 bathrooms, although the number is quite confusing whether it is for all the buildings or just the main house. Rennert seems quite reclusive, but we are not sure who plays in the playhouse. Oh, there are also 2 tennis courts and 2 squash courts. There is a 90-foot-long dining room and a massive 164-seat theater, which we are pretty sure would easily be able to serve for Broadway productions. All these astonishing features definitely make it the largest home in the United States. Number 8. Donatella Versace. Donatella Versace is a well-known figure in pop culture, being the sister of extremely talented fashion designer Gianni Versace. She is known in the fashion world for her unique and exquisite taste, as well as her innovative design. Her 2-story Italian apartment in Milan is a true reflection of her personality. It is exquisitely designed, with marvelous and unique furnishings. You could see her creativity in every nook and corner of the mansion. Amazing, there are many colorful details in the home, reflecting Donatella's unique taste. It is uniquely designed furniture, all with the Versace trademark on it. The home is far from boring, as Donatella decorated it with unexpected splashes of color. Antique paintings and Baroque wall detailing the apartment is valued at $60 million. Number 7. Warren Buffett. Not all the billionaires are used to the extravagant lifestyle. This is the case for Warren Buffett. He is a billionaire worth $39 billion now, but he is still used to the modest life he used to live years ago, and his house proves it. He bought the home in 1958 for $63,000, which is now said to be worth $653,000. Talk about a successful investment. Located in a quiet neighborhood in Omaha, Nebraska, he says that this house is the 3rd best investment he has ever made in his life. The house has 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, covering an area of 6,000 square feet. At a point, there was no security and security cameras around the house, but now the house is guarded by fences and security cameras are installed. The house barely makes 0.0001% of his total net worth. He is said to live a pretty frugal and modest life, and his only advice appears to be that he loves drinking unhealthy amounts of Coca-Cola. He pours most of his wealth into philanthropy. Home is where the heart is definitely seems to be the case with him, as he rejects moving to another place, saying, "I'm happy there. I'd move if I thought I'd be happier somewhere else." Number 6. Mark Zuckerberg. The home Mark Zuckerberg lives in is insane with all of the smart house functions. He bought the home back in 2011 for $7 million, and the house is said to have 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Due to the incredible comforts living in this house, it looks like living in a luxurious spa. The home has heated bathroom floors, a spa, a marble deep-soaking tub, a pond with a waterfall, and an outdoor pavilion with a fireplace. And of course, there is a wonderful pool, too. The home is a 10-minute drive from the Facebook office built in Silicon Valley. In 1903, the house was described as a no-frills abode. Because the construction has intelligently focused on smart functions instead of comfort, the interior was designed in a minimalistic nature, which compromises of wood flooring and simple yet sophisticated traditional furniture. While buying the house, Mark definitely focused more on function and form instead of investing in a property that was a mere display of extravagance. Number 5. Larry Ellison. The founder of Oracle, Larry, is no stranger to the real estate market. He is often dubbed as the nation's most avid trophy home buyer. He is a billionaire with a net worth of over $57 billion. Ellison describes himself as an avid art collector, which led him to buy more houses than he could possibly live in. His Japanese-style house built in California is said to be a jewel in the real estate market. Ellison first purchased the property in 1995 for $12 million. It reportedly took 9 years and $200 million to design and renovate the Woodside home, which was completed in 2004. The house is modeled after a 16th century Japanese emperor's palace. Although the individual buildings are of small scale, including the main house, 2 guest cottages, and various other auxiliary structures, but the entire project is so immense, 30,000 cubic yards of dirt had to be excavated for the 2.3-acre lake, and 5,000 tons, or 10 million pounds of rocks, had to be brought in for the landscaping that David Strasberg, the superintendent for the main contractor on the site, says on some days it's hard to even notice what all those workers and all that equipment had accomplished. Number 3. Lakshmi Mittal. Lakshmi Mittal is a magnate of the steel industry. He is the CEO of ArcelorMittal with a reported net worth of $20.5 billion, making him the 5th richest man in the United Kingdom. One way he put his wealth to good use was by acquiring a valuable mansion in Kensington Palace Garden, also known as London's Billionaires' Row, one of the most expensive streets on the planet. It is home to a business tycoons, ambassadors, and royalty. Lakshmi Mittal bought the home from Formula One boss Bernie Ecclestone for $57 million, a far lower offer than Ecclestone's original asking price of $85 million. The property is now known as Taj Mahal and is said to have tripled in price ever since the purchase. The 4-floor home, with at least 5 luxurious suite bedrooms plus extensive servants' quarters, is described as an institutional Neo-Georgian building. Typical of a type built from the 1920s onwards, it was being sold, furnished, and with an art collection. Number 2. Bill Gates. It wouldn't be surprising to know that the richest person in the world has an extremely extravagant house. It would be fun to know that the house is themed on the fictional home of Charles Foster Kane, who is the title character of the movie Citizen Kane. It took Bill Gates 7 years and more than $63 million to build his dream house, based in Modena, Washington. The massive house is expanded to an area of 66,000 square feet. Being the high-tech guru that Gates is, it's no surprise that the home is loaded with high-tech details. This huge complex is built into the side of a hill and looks out over Lake Washington. For example, the house has a high-tech sensor. When guests arrive, they are given a pin in which they enter their desired temperature and lighting needs. The settings change as they move throughout the house. Some other interesting features of the home include the changing of wall artwork through a switch. Other important highlights of the house include the enormous library, a pool with underwater music systems, a 40-year-old maple tree which is monitored electronically, and the house beach, which has sand imported from the Caribbean. The home is worth $125 million today. Number 1. Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani is an Indian business tycoon and a multi-billionaire. He has been the holder of the title of richest man in India for over 8 years now. He resides with his family in a 27-story skyscraper, which is said to be the most expensive house in the world, costing more than $1 billion. It is the second most valuable property in the world, after British Crown property Buckingham Palace. The building is situated on the expensive Altamount Road in the South District of Mumbai. Anatolia is named after a mythical island based in the Atlantic. This multi-billion modern property was designed by Chicago-based architects Perkins and Will. The building consists of 27 stories with 6 underground parking levels that can hold more than 168 cars. It is also said to have a ballroom, 3 helipads, garden guest suites, and a temple, a health level, and a home theater that can seat up to 500 people. This private building is said to have employed a staff of 600 workers. The dark side of the story is that the building has not been well received by the public in India. Its controversial design and ostentatious use by a single family has made it infamous in India and beyond. including severe criticism in the architectural press and mockery in the popular media. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.